Horton is a safe school where learning is fun. I want to take a moment to welcome our dignitaries and visiting guests to our wonderful campus. We have our Mayor of America's finest city, Kevin Faulkner, our Superintendent of the most fabulous district in the nation, Cindy Marten, our City Council member of the best district in the city of San Diego, President Myrtle, who is the first African American and woman to hold the position as Council President. We also have our Board of Education trustee, Dr. Sharon Whitehurst-Payne, who is also a teacher, leader, administrator, leader in the community. We have our Chief of Facilities Planning and Construction, Lee Dugaroff, who is behind the scenes, but none of this will be possible without our imaginary forces. Also, our Chief Business Officer, Greg Ottinger, and we also have other distinguished guests and visitors here with us today. Dr. Michael McQuarrie, School Trustee. Your name again, sir? Mr. Herman Parker from our Park and Recreations. And we also have our community representative from the best district in San Diego, Southeast San Diego, Kathy Clady, who is here on behalf of Mrs. Ardell Matthews. I would like to take a moment to thank you for coming and let you know that Horton is a school with a strong curriculum in the making with enrichment programs. I am so incredibly excited for this new field on our campus and in our community. When completed, the new field will enhance outdoor teaching and learning environments, as well as support student achievement. Students will have an expanded play area that gives them a place to exercise their bodies and increase their social and team building skills. The new field also provides an amazing place for students and their families to relax and have fun after school and during school breaks. Without further delay, please welcome City of San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulkner.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Great job. Thanks, John. Well, good morning. Good morning, Horton Scholars.
Good morning.
I was supposed to have voice level 0. I'm sorry. That was my fault. Great to see you guys. Great enthusiasm today. Thank you, Principal Dent. What a great morning. I'm delighted to be out here with our council president and all of you. It's just wonderful, bright and early, to celebrate another important step in our effort, all of our joint efforts to invest in all of our neighborhoods. We're here, of course, this morning to break ground on a new playing field for Horton Elementary School students, residents, and neighbors of this beautiful community. Horton Field is one of several parks that is being built as part of my pledge to break ground or upgrade on 50 parks in the next 5 years. From Larson Field in San Ysidro to Whiteman Park in City Heights to Torrey Meadows Park in Torrey Highlands. We are in the middle of the largest expansion of parks in modern city history, and that is a great thing for every neighborhood. This is a play all day partnership with the Unified School District, and it's helping us to open parks faster and less expensive than ever before. And this beautiful new field that you see behind us with the activity going on is going to include a lot of great features. Natural turf for soccer matches and ball games, walking and running paths for our scholars and our students to get their exercise, drinking fountains, of course, security gates, fencing. It's going to be a beautiful park, a beautiful facility that all of us are going to be proud of. But that's not all. Under the terms of this great partnership, the basketball courts and the play structures will also be included as joint use features. And that means that all of the great amenities will soon be available to students and neighbors alike. And this is proof. At San Diego, our school district, we are stepping up to invest in parks and recreational programs throughout the entire city. We are keeping recreation centers open longer. We're opening parks and communities that have for far too often been ignored. And we're bringing families and neighbors closer together. In fact, just yesterday, Council President and I announced a $5 million in grant funding for a new Bay Terraces Senior Center. And we are creating One San Diego with great opportunities for every resident in every community. It really takes all of us working together to make this successful. So I want to thank several people. Of course, our Superintendent, Cindy Marten, and the school district for helping us, continuing to help us open more great parks across the city of San Diego. I want to thank Herman Parker and our Parks and Rec Director and staff and all of our hardworking employees, the Park and Rec Department. I want to thank Alyssa Muto and Shannon Scoggins from the city's planning department who love working on projects like this, and so many others that are here helping make this project a reality for students and San Diegans alike. This field is possible. It's a great example of what's possible when we work together and when we collaborate. And so I couldn't be more thrilled to help break ground on this today. And so thank you, scholars, great job. You're terrific. We could use you at City Hall. You're so good. We could use you all. It'd be great. It's now my pleasure to introduce San Diego Unified School District Superintendent Cindy Marten. Cindy?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much to our mayor, because what this is an example of is what strong partnership looks like. Today is a perfect day to break ground on this shared green space right here at Horton Elementary, specifically because Earth Day we just celebrated last weekend, and as you heard our mayor say, this is a way that we expand green spaces and spaces for children and community to come together, doing healthy activities, and have a community have a place to actually gather. I want to recognize and thank our strong principal who gave accolades to everybody here except herself, so let's say thank you to best principal Stacy Dent. Thank you for your leadership here, and I will recognize the teachers here at Horton. Let's recognize the teachers at Horton that make it happen for children every day. Creating an opportunity for the students here to be scholars where learning is fun every single day. So join me in our Board of Education as we support this long-standing joint use effort with the City of San Diego. We are modeling for children what it looks like when adults work together. Adults collaborate, adults put resources together that allow things to happen for the schools and for the children in the community. The mayor has demonstrated very strong leadership in making this happen in our Play All Day program, and that collaboration with the city, San Diego Unified School District, is what makes this happen every single day. Our students don't quite realize it yet. Until they set foot on that park, they will see what real collaboration looks like. Today is symbolic, and when the children start playing on the field, they'll really see what it looks like to improve neighborhoods. And San Diego Unified's mission to create quality schools in every neighborhood is fully realized when the city helps us with that mission, making the neighborhoods around the schools as wonderful as the schools themselves. I want to thank our Chief of Facilities, Lee Dolgaroff. Thank you, Lee. Our project manager, Steve Faust, and our construction manager, Gary Meads, and the architects and contractor, M Architecture and Palm Engineering, all of the people working together to make that happen. And of course, powerful leadership from our city council president and role model for the children in this community, President Myrtle Cole, I would like to invite to the podium.
Yay.
Thank you for doing number one for our children.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Good morning. First, I want to say to Principal Dent, I'm going to use that saying, use your voice level 0. I'm going to use that in city council meetings. Also, I think you said the 4th council district, the best city council district in the district of City of San Diego. I'm going to use that one also. Good morning again. Today is another great day for Council District 4. Just about 2 years ago, we received full support from the MLK Recreation Council, the Park and Recreation Board, and the school district to move forward with this project. Now we're here today for the groundbreaking of 3.5 acres of turf field, decomposed granite field, walking track, as well as asphalt playing courts and play equipment. Projects like these show us the importance of joint use partnerships with schools to fill an essential gap in addressing the City of San Diego's need for more parkland and additional recreational opportunities for all of our communities. It's a great way to increase our public park facilities and share the case of construction and maintenance. You know, and I know that the kids in this community will get a lot of use, and also adults will get a lot of use from the park for many generations to come. Thank you so very much. You know, usually this is really how we roll in the 4th District. So thank you so much. And now I'd like to welcome to the microphone Trustee Sharon Whitehurst-Payne, Superintendent. Oh no, Sharon Whitehurst-Payne, because I was going to introduce. And she's the Vice President. Oh, whoa, and the Vice President of the school board. So Sharon Whitehurst-Payne, please come.
Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to say congratulations to the boys and girls. Do you notice the color codes they have here? You picked up all the color codes here? Different colors for different grade levels, and the little babies here with the purple on, my favorite color. So I think it's wonderful that you've done a great job here. So I welcome you to my neighborhood. I happen to live over the hill over there, so this is exciting for me to be in my neighborhood. San Diego Unified strives to provide a strong, high-quality school in every neighborhood. Again, that's important to me because I live here, and I want my schools to be strong schools, and that's what we're working for. From career pathways to language immersion programs, we continue to invest in the vital programs San Diegans have come to love. Through the Facilities Bond Program funded by Propositions S and Z, the district is pleased to invest in communities by providing district land and construction dollars for shared recreation spaces. The Play All Day initiative strengthens not only our schools and students, but the entire community. You might see me down here one day trying to do Play for Day all day, okay? Just get all of my steps in. Shared parks are helping fill the gap in many park-deficient communities. This is a win-win effort between the city and the school district. As a member of the Board of Education, I couldn't be prouder of the Play All Day initiative. Before I introduce a community member, I just want to acknowledge my colleague, Dr. Mike McQuarrie. Thank you for supporting us here in my community. And I want to welcome someone as a community member whom I hired many years ago as a teacher who is now full circle back here as a community member. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Welcome. Kathy Clady.
Hi, I'm Kathy Clady, and I am a community member. Since you're pointing out where you live, I live right over the hill this way. So we're excited today, and so got a call at the last minute. Someone who couldn't be here today, who should really be here today, is Ardell Matthews, and she lives right over the way as well. So been here all my life in this area, and spent over 30 years. People think things happen overnight. They don't. It takes 30 years to 40 years before you see your vision come to life. So Ardell and I put myself in that vision with her because I was young at the time, and she and I worked together. She took me under her wing, and we fought hard to keep this space open. We didn't want to have more density in the area, and we kind of took some blows for that. We took some L's for that. But we really had a vision overall for our community, for our neighborhood, that we wanted to see this space developed into something that we all could use and all could be a part of. So today, I'm really excited because I lived long enough to see this happen. So this is a vision that was in the making over 30 years ago, and we need to really give our community members, our neighbors, those who purchased property a long time ago and fought hard against developers who wanted to come in and just kind of annihilate as opposed to complement. So this joint use is such the thing that we've been looking for, a place for us to come together, to exercise, to have meaningful relationships and build our community, our neighborhood even more so. So thank you for the opportunity to come today and represent the community because it is important. Somebody had to save that spot, and we did it. So thank you very much.
excited to break ground today? Okay, just making sure I wasn't out here alone. I would like to, at this time, ask Mayor Faulkner, Superintendent Marten, Council President Cole, Trustee Whitehurst-Payne, Ms. Kathy Clady, Mr. Herman Parker, Mr. Lee Dugeroff, and our Safety Patrol leaders from our pledge today to please join me at our ground-breaking shovels. And Dr. Mike McQuarrie.